Hello everyone, and welcome to Monsterhearts. Last time we left our heroes, Vara and Lowell had just gone to the homecoming game during a full moon and had to deal with transforming into their darkest selves, aka becoming werewolves live and in front of everyone. During the course of this event, Vara attacked Dick Johnson, but he lived. Lowell attempted to attack Orville, but Francis cast a binding spell on him, which kept him from hurting anyone. Afterwards, both of them escaped from the stadium before the cops could show up. Vara and Orville went back to Orville's apartment and had sex, where Vara turned into a werewolf during the sex, because that's what happens when you have sex with a mortal character. Lowell went home and sulked.
It doesn't say it has to be immediate.
It doesn't have to be immediate.
No, but it's
We're
what
all
I decide.
assuming it is.
I don't. That's really the comedy option.
Well, I imagine the experience involved, it would be immediate for a werewolf.
Yes, it does seem like that. It seems like maybe Vara would need to have a talk with some of the adult figures in her life in order to learn more about controlling this process.
No, man.
We'll save that for a later time. In the meantime, we're going to start with Lowell Chanteloup in his house the next morning, and I'm going to let you guys take over what happens after, the last session ended.
One brief plot point that we need to touch on is that Anaka sent Lowell a text saying, "You want to go to the dance?" And Lowell felt like Vara wasn't going to talk to him because she didn't approach him at the game and he can't reach her on his phone, so he said yes.
Yes. So Anaka and Lowell are going to homecoming together. Also, there's a green X. How do I stop you guys from doing that? I don't think I can.
You can't.
Sorry.
Okay, so, I don't know. Lowell's just laying in bed being mopey, and he had just tossed his phone on the floor after saying okay, and and now he's just laying in bed.
Alright, well, Vara wakes up at Orville's house and is like, ruh-roh. She's...
Orville's house, in this case, played by a rusted out car.
She is upset by the decisions that she has made while she was out of her mind. She wasn't really ready to start boning a dude as a giant dog. It was a big decision, and she kind of made it without thinking. So she leaves Orville's house as fast as she can.
Orville is still asleep.
Alright. Vara runs out, and she unthinkingly leaves her phone on Orville's coffee table. But she doesn't notice. She just needs to get out. She needs to go talk to Lowell. 'Cause, man, she fucked this shit up.
Okay,
Ding dong!
so Vara goes to Lowell's house. What time is it?
Oh, like noonish.
Okay.
Bing bong.
Are we assuming that my doorbell actually works? There'd probably just be a screen door.
Yeah.
She
She
tries to
would
knock
knock.
really hard on the screen door, but her hand goes through it.
Yeah, it's already
It's
been
okay,
broken
there's
several
multiple
times, I'm
holes.
sure.
Alright, she just throws the door open. Lowell! Where you at, bitch?
Why?
She runs in the doorway. Lowell! Last night! It was fucking crazy.
What are you doing here?
Lowell, look, I have to apologize. I'm sorry that I haven't really been here for you lately. I'm just overwhelmed by my new extremely sexy spaghetti-o eating boyfriend, and it's been making things tough. And the whole thing with my dad and that nerd face has been confusing. I'm sorry.
Sorry, I'm also reading this chat. What's going on in here?
Guys!
No, Grasslamb, I'm good, thanks.
God damn.
Well, thanks. I tried calling you this morning to see if you were okay. What happened after last night?
Man, we got a dish at some point, but right now I'm fine, but I lost my phone in the werewolf fray.
The werewolf
You know how
fray.
it goes.
I hate that band.
Yeah. I suppose, yeah, we can look for it later, I guess, but,
Yeah.
I feel a lot better now that you're here. I mean, last night, you never came up to me at the, I suppose, something did kind of come up last night.
Yeah, I sort of turned into a big dog.
We did sort of turn into werewolves.
Yeah.
It's okay, it happens. I'm surprised we completely both forgot about what the moon cycle was this month. What the fuck happened there?
Well, boys.
I feel a lot better now that you're here, because, you never came out to me at the game, and then I couldn't get a hold of you this morning, and I figured you'd want nothing to do with me, but,
No way, man. You know what? No matter what happens between us, she sits down on his bed. We're gonna stay friends, no matter what. Don't worry about it.
Thank you. No, that means a lot to me. So, what about tonight? What's the plans with homecoming?
Well, I haven't really decided yet.
Fair enough. It's a big decision. I can't really force you to decide something like that, especially not on the spot while I'm sitting right here. That's yeah.
Silence.
Well, at the very least,
At some point,
tell you how about
Mr. Barracuda is gonna call because he can't get to Vara on her phone, so he's gonna call Lowell.
Yeah, we're getting to that.
Okay.
So, we'll tell you what, at least, I'm kind of covered in blood. I'm not sure if it's probably not mine. It's probably not anyone at the game. I think it's a bear.
Okay.
Why don't you taste and see?
And I'm gonna go take a shower after. Do you want to go out and grab a quick bite to eat or something?
Oh yeah, let's go get some burgers. I fucking love burgers.
That's awesome.
What does a werewolf crave the day after turning into a werewolf?
Burgers.
Bears.
Probably
Burgers.
condiments, because you're already full of meat. So
Oh
you just
shit!
want to
I don't
drown
have
in
a
some
shower
ketchup.
in this house.
Let's go jump in the laundry
I'm gonna
basket.
go wash. Yeah, in the laundry.
Go in the
I'm
washing
just gonna
machine.
Alright, well, Vara is sitting in Lowell's room. She's like, oh shit, I should probably call my dad and let him know what's up, but I don't have my phone. Let me check Lowell's phone here. He wouldn't mind if I used it to call my dad. But what's this? A text message from that slut Anaka! They're gonna French kiss at the dance! Ah! Throws the phone down. Storms out in a huff.
And Orville's right
I
there.
don't hear anything over the spin cycle.
Orville, come on, we have to go get
What's
burgers.
Orville
Come
doing
on,
outside of my house?
he's
He
here
was-
now.
He saw that her phone was there and that her dad was trying to call, and he figured he'd ask you where she would be after last night. Even though you guys have problems, he's worried about her and wanted to make sure she had her phone back and shit.
That's too fucking convenient, Orville.
This is a television
I'm calling
show.
bullshit on your shenanigans, but okay.
Come on,
What are you
Orville.
gonna do about it? The watcher's locked until the cycle finishes.
We need pre-dance burgers. Come on.
Bergen? I could go for some burgers. By the
Or
way,
Bergen.
here's your phone.
Vara,
Oh,
your phone
thanks.
is filled with missed messages from your dad.
I ignore them.
Oh my
Time
god.
for burgs. Time for
Okay.
sadness burgs.
Alright, you guys go have burgs. What happens
Lowell
then
falls out
at
of the washer.
burg?
I'd imagine the situation is sort of like whatever Orville says, Vara is just angry and staring at her burg and just chewing really loudly.
Okay. Orville, what do
Werewolves are
you say?
disgusting.
How does he feel waking up not having her around?
he just kind of figures, oh great, did she fucking turn into a wolf again and run off? Like he's worried because, it still could have been at some point last night, still nighttime, full moon, and she turned into a werewolf and freak out.
Would he bring that up at Berg's? Like, so?
No, he would not bring that up at Berg's.
He's like totally silent the whole time, and then
he would mention there were some new cuts and wonder, how exactly that happened. But he would be tactful.
And is he now a werewolf?
Orville.
Just cuts, not bites. Wouldn't it be bites that would...
I'll let you know when you're a werewolf.
Okay.
I love this game.
Literally Bella Swan from Twilight?
Yeah, because you're Bella Swan, you don't actually turn into a werewolf.
I was going to say we go by Vampire Boyfriend's rules, but under those rules you would be a werewolf.
I think Orville goes by Twilight rules. The mortal class does everything by Twilight rules, regardless of what the other characters' rules are.
What the actual physics of the world are.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
It's part of your class description,
It literally is.
Literally Twilight.
Oh shit, I haven't opened up any of my PDFs, hold on.
Okay, so next, let's go to free space so we can look at Francis. See, I originally was going to do this. I was going to put you guys in these black squares, but then I was like, but Lowell already has a house. So now we're here with Francis. Well, you didn't want to talk to him. Do you want?
No, I thought he was going to
call me.
Oh, okay.
I thought they were going to have a creepy moment.
Right. Okay, Lowell. Let's do that in a minute. Let's go to Francis first.
Yeah, no rush.
Francis,
tell
me what happens at your house prior to going to homecoming.
Well, Francis goes up to his mom with the note that was put up around school, and the long story short is Francis has agreed to go to homecoming if his mom will get another doctor to write up a memo document saying the whole thing is BS and illegal, etc. Even though his mother is a nice person, would have done it anyways, and Francis knows he pretty much has to do what his mom tells him because she's a powerful witch.
What kind of moms are these?
Best.
All the moms! I searched the blogs for mom, and all the results are My Little Pony.
Oh,
God. There are... I didn't even know how we would do that.
That woman with the bright red feather bow, pretty great.
I'd assume the one that was most appropriate is the pink-haired girl with a cat on her head.
Roxy. It doesn't matter. We won't. Just describe the conversation. Molly, don't go off the map. That's a dangerous place.
That was pretty much the conversation. It was like, well, this is going around at school. I was wondering if you could help me show that this is bogus.
Oh, right.
She would bring up that, homecoming's coming tonight. Ask if I'm going, and then it would just kind of come around that she'll get the note that he asked for if he goes to homecoming.
All right. Describe your mom more for us. What's Francis' mom like? We know she's strict.
She's strict on Francis specifically, but otherwise she's actually a really nice, really girly person. Smart because she's a doctor, but I'd imagine like a nice cheerleader who's grown up.
Okay.
That's kind of what I envision her as.
So she's a good mom, but then when things come to like but she's sort of like triggered by Francis' safety, and that makes her feel like really strict. But with everything else, she's okay.
Oh yeah, she's a really nice mom, but she really does not want Francis to do anything magical if it wasn't for a specific part of the backstory. She wouldn't allow Francis to do magic at all if it wasn't for the fact that his older sisters ended up saving her.
And, so how does Francis feel about his mom?
He likes her, he loves her, and he understands because he did see the confrontational battle between him and his father where his father died.
Alright, so when Francis' mom says, I really would like it if you did this, then Francis is like, okay, I will, for you.
Yeah. Kind of. It's more of the fact that he knows that if he doesn't make her happy, he can do stuff like just go into his room, cast watching, and find out where he is, what he's doing.
See, that makes her sound really controlling. I don't know. You can't have it both ways. If she's really controlling, then that's gonna show in other aspects of her personality as well.
You guys.
I don't know. Well,
she could be, the controlling Jewish mother stereotype.
Sure, let's go with that then.
All right. And she's like, Francis, when are you gonna give me grandchildren?
Holy shit, when did my grandma get here?
Well, considering she thinks Francis is gay, probably never.
I think all of you have now gone to the burger joints. Over here.
The weird Berg dimension.
Alright, so Francis, your mom is telling you need to go to the homecoming dance. It's good for you. You need to go and be social. And then she's getting you to do it by saying that she'll take the note to the doctor's office for you and have it said. Okay, but you're not. I'm gonna introduce some conflict in here because Francis' mom seems really controlling, and I don't think that that's just gonna be. That's not. He can't just be cool with it all the time. It's gotta bother him at some point. Maybe this doesn't because he's like, this isn't so bad because I'm getting something that I want. But over time, it's gonna start to annoy him. Because he's 16. So meanwhile, Lowell...
in the weird Berg dimension.
No one's going to the Berg dimension right now. But,
Guys, I went to look up pranks for Vara to do at the dance, and I found the most fucked up thing I've ever found.
What?
It's like list of pranks to do at school.
No fun. That's
What?
Hey, how come I wasn't invited?
alright.
That burger is so big.
It's burger.
Alright. So, Lowell, get over here. Lowell, you are still at home. And after a while, you get a call
What the
from
fuck is this website?
Vara's dad.
What the fuck?
Well, you get a call from
No.
Vara's house number,
Mm-hmm.
and your phone goes off.
Well, I just stepped out of the shower a couple moments ago.
Oh, good. So it's extra awkward. You're wearing a
Yeah,
towel. You go to
yeah.
get your phone.
I noticed Vara's not around, and I see I'm getting a phone call from her place, and I answered. And, hello.
And of course, you would know Vara's dad really well. And
Of course.
So he, in his Jason Statham voice, is gonna yell into the phone, "Lowell, have you seen Vara? Do you know where she is?"
She was just here a minute. Hold on.
Is she okay? Are you
Vara?
okay? Was everything okay? What happened? What happened last night? I
Vara,
just
where
heard from
are
Mrs. Warbeck. And
Oh, Mr. Barrett, she was here like just a minute ago. I just got in the shower. I'm not sure where she went.
are
She's
you hurt?
fine.
Is anyone hurt?
A guy at the football game.
Oh my
Might
God.
have gotten a little mauled, but other than that, no. We're both fine.
Oh my God.
I just don't know where she is right now.
Well, do you have any idea where she might have gone?
You gotta say it with Jason Statham.
She was here. We talked, and we were planning on going out to grab some burgers, but I don't know. Maybe she went there to wait for me. It doesn't seem like her, but maybe she's off getting something to eat.
Oh,
When I
okay.
came out of the washer, she was on.
Should I try to
When
do
the
the Jason
spin
Statham
cycle
voice?
went-
Is that what you're whispering?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I said have to say it in the Jason Statham voice.
Okay. Could somebody say something in a Jason Statham voice to help me out here?
Oi, let's drive the car really fast.
Neither of those things are helping me.
Why does it sound like Steve Irwin?
Because I can't.
Crikey!
I gotta find my daughter!
Why did you get to the bees in here?
Unless you're really, really gruff, your Jason Statham just sounds like Steve Irwin. That's just what happens.
Yeah. Okay, so Steve Irwin in a gruff voice. Okay. I've gotta find my daughter. I don't know. I can't do it.
No.
No, that was perfect.
My voice isn't
I-
isn't capable of doing that.
No, that was great.
Yeah, no.
I can do a gruff voice, but I can't do a gruff
I-
voice with an Australian accent.
I wouldn't worry about it.
Okay. So he's gonna ask you if you are okay, because he knows that your uncle is out of town, and he's like, "Are you okay, Lowell?"
Yeah, no, like I said, like I'm fine. Vara's fine. Let's look for her, because this doesn't seem like her to just take off.
Okay, I'm gonna head down to, what's the name of the burger joint, everyone?
Hamburg.
Burg time.
Hamburg
like
Burger Time.
Good burger.
I'm gonna head
Good
down
burger.
to...
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger.
Can I take your order?
That guy would definitely be an infernal.
Oh, yeah.
Kel
You
Yes.
check there. We'll split up a couple more ground. I think I know where I want to look.
Okay, let me know if you find her, okay?
Okay.
Thanks, Lowell. Bye. So he hangs up. And he's gonna go to the burger time. Lowell, do you want to do
Burger
something
time.
first? Where do you go?
I wouldn't find anything, but I might snoop around Orville's place.
Do you break in?
I don't know how crafty out. Yeah, I break in.
Okay, roll volatile to break
You've been
in.
to jail like twice, so yeah, you
Roll
break it.
volatile to break in.
Alright, so, oh shit, I need to open my stats page. Hold on, just like 1 second.
I think Grasslamb had a seizure in the Roll20 chat.
That's what
Okay,
happens
I
if
just
Mom
needed
eats
you to
anything.
not fail. Because
Okay.
you are experienced enough that, you know, you can break into somebody's apartment, but if you failed, then you would have failed if you had rolled 6 or below. So you're okay. You break in.
I mean,
Let's
there's
say
not
that
really
you
anything
like
to find.
you leave damage on the door. You look around.
Yeah.
I don't know, Orville. Is there anything untoward that that Lowell might
Let's
find
not
in your
go
apartment?
there.
Well, he would find...
No.
He sniffs Orville's bed and goes, "Oh my god."
He finds so much manga.
He would find, like, a decent-sized, but still not yet obsessive goddamn Ghost Taku level anime collection.
Okay.
He'd find a fucking... If he, like, checked some of the... He'd find an open Vicodin pill bottle lying out on the table from last night. And probably some bloody bandages, because Orville had to patch himself up.
Yeah. Okay, Lowell, because you are still totes jelly, roll to hold steady versus temptation to search further.
Alright.
least you haven't
Hold
found
steady
any
is cold,
numbers.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Also, it probably stinks like wet animal.
Oh,
piss.
man!
Wow.
You
Oh,
see
shit.
that the bedroom door is cracked open, and you see that the bed has been utterly destroyed by some sort of animal, and you cannot help but walk over there and look at it.
Somebody had
Do,
real giant
do
dog
I
sets
put
here.
two and two together?
Yes.
You put 1 and 1 together.
You put 1 and 1 together and make 2, which is your roll.
Which is what Vara and Orville did last night. Oh.
Womp womp.
Okay.
Doggy style.
So
I assume there's no rule to hold steady here. Just yells angrily.
yes.
Which I can't exactly do because I live in an apartment, but just imagine it.
Do you
I'm
break
yelling, but
anything?
really quiet.
Do you lash out physically?
I probably knock a few things over. Maybe his manga collection.
You break, yeah, you knock over some anime figurines, and they shatter onto the floor.
Those
Does
books
he
were
chew
all
on someone?
organized.
That was a limited edition Maho Shoujo Ayn Rando statue.
Yep, your magical girl statuettes lay broken on the floor.
Ball just goes and it starts chewing on the heads.
How
But
could
just
you?
like the small ones that were easy, like the larger ones are still there, but like the little like 6-inch tall ones, they're on the floor.
He doesn't touch the giant fucking robot models, at least.
No, well they're too
No,
heavy.
those
they
take a
don't fall.
lot of time to put together.
Yeah, even
I
Lowell would
appreciate
respect that.
Okay, so then you storm out. Meanwhile, in the burger joints, Orville and Vara are enjoying a burger when Vara's dad comes in.
Oh no.
He's looking around and he sees you across the restaurant, and he's like, "Oh my god!" And he walks over to you, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, Vara, I'm so glad you're okay."
Hi, Dad.
Vara, why didn't you return any of my calls? Are you okay? Did anything happen? Are you hurt?
I'm fine, Dad. I'm sorry. I just, in the werewolf fray, I lost my phone.
He's gonna come over and give you a hug while he's talking to you, because
I hug him back, but kind of like stiffly.
he's visibly shaken because, I mean, come on, given your history of turning into werewolves and having bad things happen, he was really worried that something bad happened.
It's okay, Dad. I'm okay.
Okay.
Orville
Did
just
anyone?
kind of sitting there, like, unnoticed.
Yeah,
This
but
is my
Warwick
boyfriend,
Barracuda
by the
does not
way.
pay any fucking attention to Orville at all. He doesn't even notice you're there.
Oh.
He's just talking to his daughter, and he's like, "Look, did anyone get hurt?"
She thinks about Dick Johnson. No, not really.
Orville just kind of reflexively, like, touches the goddamn bandages all over his chest that are under his shirt.
Okay, Vara,
No, it's fine.
roll hot to lie.
Roll hot against my dad.
To lie,
Ooh la
'cause it's a
la.
manipulate check.
Yeah, there are only 4 options.
What the hell is going on? Are we at a pentagram?
I'm just doodling.
I don't know.
There's some
But
sort of
it's good.
arcane
See,
ritual going
that's
on.
the Deathly
Uh-oh.
Hollows.
I'm
Well,
not hot for my dad.
Warwick Barracuda notices that Orville touches his chest. Being a werewolf man, he detects that he can smell some of Orville's blood, and he's like, so he immediately looks over at Orville. Orville, what do you do?
Hello, Mr. Barracuda. I'm Orville, and he'd offer, like, the world's worst fucking handshake, because he knows this dude is a goddamn werewolf.
He doesn't do
Dad, this
anything
is-
in response to your handshake. He says, "Are you hurt?"
Dad, this is
Look.
my boyfriend.
What? Mr. Vara's dad is like, kind of. He's like, "Oh, well, so."
Does Vara's dad put 2 and 2 together?
Gross. No.
Would he know anything about mortals?
No, he's not really thinking about that right now, and I don't know if he would really. I don't know if he would be that
I
kind
don't
of
think he'd
protective.
care.
So, but mostly he just doesn't wants to know if they have to leave the city. And
No, Dad, it's fine. Dad, it's fine. Don't worry.
Look, I made sure, I helped take care of things. I got her back. You don't worry.
See, I got this, Dad. Everything's fine.
Orville is also
Mr. Barracuda
lying because-
eyes Orville warily.
Yikes!
Get out of the yikes dimension. We're role playing.
And he says, "All right, but Vara, you have to come home."
All right,
To
Dad.
come home right now. This is not. You cannot just go turning into a werewolf and well, he wouldn't say that. He would say transforming or something. You can't go changing and then just go gallivanting around the next day. You need to come home. You need to recuperate. We need to get you.
I just wanted a burger, Dad. Jeez.
To
My life
take
is so
it. Get
hard.
a to-go box, and we're going home.
Got a
Fine.
doggy bag.
I almost said that.
Fuck.
And he's gonna take you home. You and the burger.
All right, I go with him.
Okay.
Orville's just gonna be like, as she's walking out, so see ya at the dance?
I'll see you later, Orville.
Later. And then he's just gonna kind of sit there and finish his... What's an appropriate thing for him to be eating?
The burger's
A
gone.
salad?
Giant burger, because she took it. He's gonna eat a goddamn shitty fast food salad, because he hates
Ugh.
himself.
Oh man, it's
Apparently.
all the lettuce is washed in sugar water. Gross.
Just
Yeah.
get
Yeah,
six
hold steady
large orders
versus
of
bad
fries.
salad.
Hold steady versus salad, alright.
Dump them on the table.